Hello once again, it's James here from AppSpy. We are still at Gamescom and looking at silly games, aren't we, Mark? Look, a goat!
A goat!
Running!
Running!
Loads!
Yes.
And into a dude, here we go, smash. Yeah, it's Goat Simulator, and we have just discovered that it is coming to iOS at some point later in the year. An undisclosed date, I think, at this point, right?
Yeah, they said that they don't have deadlines at their studio, just when it's done.
When the goat has decided that it's ready to go. Now, I hadn't played much of this, but I had, like most people in the world, seen lots of funny videos of goats smashing into stuff and sticking their tongues to people. And I was enchanted by moments like this.
Hey.
Treadmilling. Yeah, so this is kind of a bit of a funny craze. Now, you actually played this one, so for the benefit of the people at home, how does this one actually control?
Poorly, I guess, but that's kind of the point. It's you know, kind of a silly game about this goat that fumbles its way around. It's pretty hard to control, but that's kind of the point, because then you crash into things, and it's all about making ridiculous amounts of damage to score points. The sort of two controls or three controls you've got: you can jump, you can kind of headbutt things, and you can stick your tongue to things. So if you're the spider goat that you can see here, that helps you sort of rocket yourself towards a building, but you can also get stuck to a truck and move down the road.
See, this is the bit that confused me, because apparently Goat Simulator also applies to penguins and other animals too, but as we were talking to the developer, he explained that actually a penguin is just a goat in disguise.
A goat in a tuxedo or something, yeah. All animals are goats. An ostrich is just a feathery goat. A giraffe is a tall goat. Here's a goat on a jetpack.
Frankly, I haven't seen anything better this entire Gamescom, because we actually had to cut this footage down because we lost Mark to about 5 minutes of this gameplay with goats. And although I'm surprised I was going to say I'm surprised nothing exploded, and then it did. Goat Simulator, you deliver once again. Now, it's a bit herky-jerky. You might notice that there are some serious frame rate dips at times. There's also no shadows. They're not present on this version, but but frankly, it's moments like this that make it worth it. I understand it's still very much in development, right?
Yeah. You can see the virtual D-pad or virtual analog stick on the left is very early stage. It's sort of very much a work in progress.
Yeah, and that mad effect we just saw with the goat spinning round in circles around a red vortex, that was apparently a bug. A bug so funny they decided to actually leave it in and stick with it. My favourite stuff is this tongue sticking stuff though. He attaches the ostrich is now attached to a car, and then we can use the car to deadly effect. Quabosh! That is kind of funny. I know it's really daft, but I do sort of see the appeal to this sort of thing. It's like Surgeon Simulator, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's sort of an interesting story behind the game. Is it started out as a kind of like a jokey prototype from a game jam. They just threw some alpha footage onto YouTube, and that video now has about 4 million views, and it's just people in the comments section saying, I would buy a game where you play as a goat. So the developer Coffee Stain Studios released the game and has now gone on to sell 1 million copies.
Well, I can't really blame anybody too much for wanting to get it. You'll be able to grab it on iOS later this year. We'll let you know as soon as we have a date. And thank you once again for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.